Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is Monday, technically still morning in the Big Brother house. Not for me, but it is day 90. We have 10 days left, or 9 days, or however you count it. A week from Thursday, the show will be over. Thank goodness. I am so done with this season, and I think most of you know that. So, I have Mrs. BB Gossip in the car with me right now as I have a day off, but she won't be making any comments as far as I know, just shaking her head because she truly does not like Big Brother. But this is the opportunity I had to make this recording, so she's going to listen to me talk for the next few minutes about what's going on in Big Brother, and you'll be much more in the know than she is because she hasn't heard hardly anything. Last time I talked to you, I made a recording Friday night. I posted the wrong audio to my regular podcast, and a couple of you caught it and pointed it out to me, so I re-uploaded the correct version Saturday morning. I also, the correct version was actually in the video that I recorded and shared to my Patreon users, but most of you don't see that. So, anyways, what you knew is that Matt had indeed nominated Cirie and Felicia, and that's where things ended, and we said it depends on what happens with the Power Veto competition. Well, the Power Veto competition was held on Saturday, and Jag won it. I think I said it was his 6th Power of Veto. Now, some people are commenting that yes, but he's playing against old people with Felicia. That got a laugh out of my wife. Felicia in her 60s, Cirie in her 50s, and Bowie Jane in her 40s. But whatever, he still won it, and that's all that matters. He won it, and so today is the Power Veto meeting, and Jag isn't going to use it. So it's still going to be Cirie and Felicia, and Cirie is going to get voted out on Thursday, which I'm sorry for people that are sorry to see her go, and part of me is kind of sorry for her to go, but you know what? She did awfully darn good for her credentials that she has coming into this house as a 4-time player of Survivor, a winner of the Traitors, and a co-winner of Snake in the Grass. I mean, she's socially, she has done an awesome job to keep herself in the game, and at some point you do have to usually win a competition, and she couldn't pull it off. And so, yeah, no, sorry. Cirie's going to be gone. And it probably means that we'll get to that. It's Monday. We'll talk about the next steps after this. We don't need to do it today. They are still, even as we speak, maybe this morning they're kind of cluing him, and they kind of got a clue. I think I can't remember who told who, but they don't think that Jag is actually going to use the Power Veto now. They kind of know it. They kind of got a sense of it. They're watching Bowie constantly hanging out with Matt and Jag, and they're like, it just doesn't seem, something's not right here. I don't think they're going to use the Power Veto. So they know it's not going to happen. I think Matt told Felicia that I don't think Jag's going to use it, but you're staying. We've got the votes for you to stay. And remember, it's 2 votes to evict, so Jag and Bowie Jane will actually cast the votes. They're not going to cast a tie vote. They're not going to make Matt break the tie. They're just going to both vote out Cirie. So that'll be that. I don't know how much longer they'll string him along. It is getting kind of nasty in the house at this point as far as Matt, Bowie, Jane. I tweeted it out this morning. Matt, Bowie, Jane, and Jag kind of have their 3-person head of household-itis. They are quite full of themselves. They are quite happy with the situation they're in. They're saying whatever they want to say to each other about Cirie and Felicia. It's the typical, you got to justify why you're getting rid of this person, and so you talk badly about them, and you're kind of nasty, and it just makes you feel better about it. Plus, the 3 of them together are making each other feel better. Now, they're also stockpiling alcohol. I was not aware of this until I was reading it this morning, but I didn't realize that they had 2 bottles of wine already, and they got a bottle of wine and 2 beers last night, and Bowie Jane immediately grabbed the bottle of wine and poured it out 5 glasses for the 5 of them and gave Jag and Matt the 2 beers. And so they split 1 bottle of wine between all 5 people, and yet Bowie Jane and Matt also still had, Bowie Jane and Matt also still have a bottle of wine. Now, I think theirs are from head of household wins. So in some ways, it's like, hey, we won the head of household. It's my wine. I can do what I want with it. But whatever. Alcohol becomes a precious commodity when you're totally bored in the Big Brother house, and they don't get a whole lot of it anymore like they used to back in the olden days. So where are we at? Power Veto will be later today. Jag is not going to use it. They'll kind of put 2 and 2 together and kind of be like, okay, who's going? Which one of us is going? Sarish, I think, kind of knows she's going. I don't think they're going to... Matt is still trying to say it's not my call, it's their call. But Matt is in charge here. Sari still likes Matt, so she's gonna go out on good terms with Matt, because remember, Matt came to her early on with his power, telling her I have his power. So he got a lot of goodwill from Sari when he brought her with the notification about that power, and by the way, she convinced him to use it to save Jag, who is now going to be responsible for Sari going home. But you can't look back, a month and a half and figure out, well, if Sari hadn't have done that, then maybe she wouldn't get me evicted now. If Sari hadn't done that, she may not still have been in the house now, right? I mean, it could have been completely different. So you can't try to predict what would have happened now based on back then. Really, I think that's about it for today. I have other thoughts on things, but I think I'm going to keep it short today because it's going to be a very slow week. We got 5 people. There's not going to be any flipping. There's not going to be any changing of minds, I don't think. I think Sari is definitely leaving. And so we'll talk about it. I have not watched last night's show yet. I heard there was a couple things in last night's show maybe worth talking about. So maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. We'll see. But thanks again for your support, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful Monday. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. All right? Thanks. Bye-bye.